Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take and discuss a very important chapter of your syllabus, which is what? Quadratic equations. And in that class, dear students, we discuss all the important topic related to quadratic equations. Like we discuss about the solving the quadratic equation by uh, formula, by using the formula, okay, and by factorization method, and also we discuss about the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation, and we take and solve some important word problem based questions related to that chapter. Okay, now dear student, in that class we are going to take and start a very important chapter of your syllabus, which is arithmetic progressions, which is one of the most important chapter of your syllabus. Okay, so first of all, before arithmetic progression, first of all we discuss about the what is the concept of sequence. Okay, difference, a sequence is an arrangement of number if in a different order according to some rule. Okay, and first of all we discuss about the sequence. What is sequence? It is a sequence. A sequence is an arrangement. Okay, and a sequence is an arrangement. A sequence is an arrangement of numbers in a definite order. A sequence is an arrangement of numbers in a definite order. Okay, a sequence is an arrangement of numbers in a definite order according to some rule. Okay, according to some rule. This is the concept of that. Now, if you take an example, suppose that if you write a sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and dot so on. This is the sequence or not? Yes, this is a sequence, because of we discuss about the sequence is an arrangement of numbers in a definite order. Sequence is what? Sequence is an arrangement of numbers, okay, in a definite order having some rule. Okay, a different order according to some rule. So now let's see here, if we write the number of arrangement of numbers here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and dot so on. So here it is an arrangement of a numbers, okay, in a definite order now, because of 1, 2, 3, 4 is a different order. If we write 1, 3, 7, 15, 11, 12 and dot so on. If we write an arrangement of numbers in this way 1, 3, 7, 15, 11, 12, it is not a sequence. Because of it does not contain any definite order. So if any arrangement of numbers having definite order in a arrangement of number in a definite order, then it is said to be a sequence. Otherwise it is not a sequence. This is the arrangement of numbers is there also, but it is not a sequence having a definite order. Okay, now dear students, we are going to discuss about what is the concept of arithmetic progressions. What is the concept of arithmetic progressions? Let's see. Now let's see. Now we are going to discuss about the arithmetic progression. Let's see. And the short form of arithmetic progression is what? A dot AP. The short form of arithmetic progression is what? AP. Let's understand a sequence. Suppose a sequence you know that very well. A sequence A1, A2, A3 and dot so on AN. A sequence A1, A2, A3 and dot so on AN is called an arithmetic progression. Is called an arithmetic progression if there exists a constant number. If there exists a constant number d such that d such that a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, a plus 4d and also on. Okay, the arrangement of that sequence, it is a sequence. Okay, is called what? Is called what? An arithmetic progression. Here first term is what? A. Second term of the sequence is a plus d, means the value of a2, and the value of the third term is what? A plus 2d and also on. Okay, now we discuss about the arithmetic progression, and in that arithmetic progression, suppose a sequence a1, a2 and not so on an is called an arithmetic progression if there exists a constant number d such that this and the constant number d is what? D is known as the common difference. Common difference we obtain by the subtracting the first term, previous term by the preceding terms. Okay, now succeeding terms. Now let's see here, if we subtract a2 minus a1, suppose let us say if we subtract a2 minus a1, that is a plus d minus a cancel to each other, so d is fixed value d. Now similarly if we subtract a3 minus a2, then we get what? A plus 2d minus, we break the bracket, a minus d, a cancel to each other, 2d minus d, that is d. Similarly if we subtract an minus 1, then also we find the value of d. Now d is a constant value, so there exists a constant number d na, and this constant is known as what? Common difference. Common difference. In this way, common difference is obtained by the subtracting the first term and difference between two succeeding terms. So in this way we get the value of d. Okay, so this is one of the most important concepts related to that chapter. Now let's see. So here d is what? Common difference. Okay, now so this is the concept of NIP. Now we take some important example related to arithmetic progression. Let's see. Now let's see. We are going to discuss about some examples of arithmetic progression. Let's see. If we write 4, 8, 12, 16 and dot so on. This is a sequence in a definite order. This is the arrangement of a number in a definite order, and so it is called a sequence. Okay, and that sequence, if that sequence is known as the arithmetic progression if their common difference will be same. If the common difference is same, then it is said to be an arithmetic progressions. Okay, and what is the method to find the common difference? We find the difference between two successive terms. If the difference between two successive terms remains constant, means same, then it is said to be an arithmetic progression. Let's see. Here, the first term is 4, second term is 8. Now, we subtracting them a2 minus a1, then we get what? 8 minus 4, which is 4. Similarly, if we subtracting the third term minus previous term a2, so this is 12 minus 8, which is also get 4. Similarly, the fourth term subtracting from the third term subtracting from the fourth term, these two successive terms, difference between two successive terms, which is 16 minus 12, this is also 4. So there exists a constant value, na? 4. This is known as what? D, which is your common difference. If the common difference of any sequence remains constant, means the successive between the difference between two successive terms remains constant, then in that condition the sequence is called an arithmetic progression. So this is the concept of, dear students, this is the concept of arithmetic progression. So please dear students, this is very important topic, so please concentrate on your mind and please do more and more practices of, please learn the concept of arithmetic progression. Now we are going to discuss about the formula for an arithmetic progressions, and means we are going to discuss about to find the nth term of an AP. We find the general term of an AP. Okay, general term is nth term of an AP. Let's see. To find the nth term of an AP. To find the nth term of an AP. Let's see. Dear students, you know that the arithmetic progression is of the form what? A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, and so on. This is your first term. Okay, A we can write A plus 1 minus 1 into D, and A2, this is your second term. A plus D is equal to, we can write A plus 2 minus 1 into D. A3 is what? A plus 2D, which is write A plus 3 minus 1 into D. Okay. Similarly, we find the nth term of that AP is equal to A plus what? Third term is what? 3 minus 1. N term is what? The N minus 1 into D. So this is the concept of to find the nth term of an AP. So this is the formula to find the nth term of an AP is what? An is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Okay, dear students, now we are going to take and solve some important question related to that topic. Now we are going to take and solve some important question related to that formula. Now we are going to discuss, suppose that we have a sequence AN. We have a sequence AN 4n plus 5. Okay, and we have to show that this is an AP. So first of all, we find the first term. This is first term. We put this is 9. A2 is what? 2 plus 5. This is plus 5. So A2 is what? 13. Now the difference between two terms is what? 13 minus now, which is 4. Similarly, we find the third term, and if the difference between two successive terms is same, then it is said to be an AP. So you can find that question in this way. Now we take some important questions, okay, related to your the formula. I have to find the nth term of NAP. Okay, let's see. Now we take some important question related to that topic. Okay. Now your question is, now we take some important question. Find the your question is find the 12th 24th term of the AP. 12th 24th term of the AP given by 9 13 17 9 13 17 21 25 and dot so on. Okay, and dot so on. Now what is the process to solve that type of question? Let's see, dear friends. Dear friend, in that question, find the 12th 24th term of the AP. This is the given AP. So let's see. So first of all, we write the given AP is 9 13 17 21 25 and this is the collection of this is sequence and this is AP. Because of the difference between two successive terms remains constant, which is 4. So the given sequence is an AP. Okay, now here first term of the given series is what? AP. Here 9 is the first term. Okay, A is equal to 9 and the common difference D is what? 13 minus 9 or 17 minus 13 and dot on each equal to what? 4. The common difference is 4. You know that just I discussed about the nth term of the given AP, A plus n minus 1 into D. Here AB is the first term of the given sequence, AP first term, and D be the what? Common difference of the AP, common, and n is the number of terms. Okay, so there are some important information related to that formula. Now let's see here. The first term is what? 9. Common difference is what? 4. And now first of all, n is equal to 12. We find the 12th term, so we take n is equal to 12. Since you know that nth term is what? A plus n minus 1 into D, that is A12. 12th term is what? We put the value of A and D. So A is what? 9 plus this is 12 minus 1 into D is what? 4. We get 9 plus this is 11 into 4, that is 9 plus 44, 8. This is 53. Thus the value of the 12th term is what? This is the first answer. Now similarly we find the 12th term of the AP. Now since the 12th term A12 is what? We put the value of this is what? We get as what? A12, no? Now A plus 12 minus 1 into D. So A is what? 9 plus 24th term. Now we find the 24th term. So here we write 24 minus 1 into D. Okay, and that is 23 into the value of D is what? 4. So 9 plus 8, 92. This is 101. This is the another answer. Okay, so using the formula to find the nth term of an AP, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Okay, now we take and solve some other important question of your NCERT exercise. Let's see this based on arithmetic progression. Now just we take and solve some other important question related to your chapter. Which term of the sequence? The question is which term of the sequence of the sequence 4 9 11 4 9 11 sorry 4 9 14 4 9 14 19 and dot so on is 124. 124. Now let's see its solution. Okay, now let's see its what is the process to solve that type of question. Here we find what? Here we find the number of terms, and which term of the AP is this? In that question, let the nth term of the given AP is what? 124. Let the nth term of the given AP is what? 124. That is A given as 124. The first term of the given sequence is what? 4, and the common difference is what? 9 minus 4. Okay, or 14 minus 9 or 19 minus 14 is equal to what? 5. Because the common difference is same, so the given sequence is what? NAP. So here common difference is 5, and we find the number of n terms. Okay, now since we know that, okay, this one. Now what I do, we know that, dear friends, nth term of the AP, the nth term of the PP, the nth term of the AP is what? A is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. A plus n minus 1 into D. Now we put each and every value in that formula. So we get An is equal to A means what? 4 plus n minus 1. An we put An is equal to what? 124. Okay. And value of A, and we find that n minus 1 into the value of D is what? 5. Now we just simplify them. Okay, so let's see. So this is n minus 1 into 5 is equal to 124 minus 4, so we get 120. Okay, so the value of n minus 1 is equal to 120 upon 5. So 5 to the 10. Okay, this is 24. Thus the value of n is equal to 24 minus 1 transfer that side, plus 1 is equal to 25. This is the required solution of the given question. Hence, in this way we can say that the 25th term of the given sequence is what? 124. This is the required solution of the given question. Okay, now we find some other important question related to arithmetic progression. Let's see the answer.
पढ़ावत है नहीं तो जो पढ़ा रहे हैं वो सही करेंगे। अभी क्लास टीचर नहीं बने,
बन गए। नाउ जैसे
नहीं तो आपके सामने लगाएंगे।
Now, dear friends, we take and solve some important question related to arithmetic progression, which is what? If the 10th term of an AP, if the 10th term of an AP is 52, is 52, and 17th term and 17th term is 20 more than is 20 more than the 13th term. The 13th term. Find the AP. Find the AP. This is one of the most important question. This is one of the most important question of your syllabus. Okay, let's see. Here your question is, if the 10th term of an AP is 52 and 17th term is what? 20 more than the 13th term. Find the AP. Find the AP. Now, first of all, let's take solution of this very important question. In that question, let A be the first term and B be the common difference of the given AP. Then its nth term, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, this is बंद कर दीजिए. This is the nth term. Okay, now according to statement, according to question, what I do? If the 10th term of the given AP is what? 52, means A10 is given as what? 10 term is 52 now. So we form an equation A plus 10 minus 1 into D is equal to 52, that is A plus 9D is equal to 52. Take equation number 1. Okay, and 17 term is 20 more than 13 term. 17 term, A17 is what? 20 more than the 13 term. A13 plus 20. This is the concept of the given question. Now we put the value of A17 means A plus 16D, A13, A plus 12D according to that formula, plus 20. Now A cancel to each other, so 16D minus 12D is equal to what? 20. That is what? 4D is equal to 20. No, 4 5s are 20. So D is equal to 5. Now and from equation 1, let's see, from equation 1 we put the value of D. So A plus 9 into 5 is equal to 52. That is the value of A is what? 52 minus 9 5 is 45. So we get 7. Thus the value of A is what? 7. In this way we find the first term as well as the common difference of the given AP. Now what we find? We find the AP, and just I discussed about that the given AP is of the form, thus the required AP, thus the required AP is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, and dot so on. A is what? 7. So 7 comma, this is 7 plus 5 and 7 plus 2 into D is 5 and dot so on. So we get 7 comma 12 7 plus 10, यानी कि 7 plus 12 plus 17 and comma and dot so and dot so on. This is the required AP. This is the required solution of the given question. Okay. Thus, in this way, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on AP. Now, in next class, we take and solve some other important topic and question of your the chapter AP. Okay. Now, thanks to all.